Should be working again now. Oh, see that? What was that? Was that a bream?
I don't know what.
I thought it was brown. I don't know. I was keen on it. You know what it looked like? It looked like a little mangrove jack.
All right.
That colour. But I don't think you get too many jacks in the Manning in May. Yeah, sorry, I think the live stream just broke a little while ago. Don't know if you saw the unfortunate split fork length fish that I caught. It's about 22 to the fork, but the fork was right at the wrist of the tail. We're up a little creek off Scott's at the moment. Just thinking it's right on the bottom of the tide, the fish might be concentrated on these snags, and we've sort of caught a fish off every snag on the way up here, but they're not big enough as usual. The aqua's sort of catching them, isn't it? They don't mind eating it in here. That aqua's works all over the country, this thing. Oh, that was a small one. And he was down a bit deeper actually, so maybe I should sink one deeper into here. Anyway, it's ultimately been a fairly frustrating day. How many fish got? About 12, you reckon? Maybe 12 breams so far? Nothing legal. That's way in there. It's probably not coming out. Just have not been in the zone, I think. Wherever the legal ones are, that's not where I am. As that next snag looks even better, doesn't it? How good does that one look? Could be 2,000 bream on that. Yep. We've got the tick of approval for spot choice from the non-boater here from Troy. But we're going to keep moving because we are running out of time, nearly 12 o'clock. Our check-in time's at 2. Just a couple of legals will keep you competitive for tomorrow, you know. You don't have to, sometimes don't even need 10 out of 10 to win here. You just need to have, you know, a couple of good kickers and some bag fillers. And I remember years ago only catching 2 fish on the first day of one event and then catching 3 kegs on day 2 and came up 30 places. So. Oh yeah. And especially on your non-boater side there, you know, like if it's tough today, like a couple of fish might be real healthy, you know, so you're only ever a couple of bites away from getting good. So now with the water down in this creek, nearly all the cool stuff around the bank's out of the water, so the remaining structure as is in the water is tending to aggregate the fish. Means you get more undersized ones in the one area. Natural approach. That's a horse in the background. And I don't mean a big bream. How good does that look? There's a little bit of current, shade, big snag, nowhere else for him to sit. Time for the suicide cast. Troy's paralleling this thing with a crankbait now. Just asking for it and not getting it. Going up the alleyway there. Got to put one up Suicide Alley. You know you want to do it.
I'll be happy to donate a lure.
As long as it's hanging onto something that's rampaging. That's a moorhen trying to fly. That's pretty awkward looking. Well, I reckon we bail on this creek. Yeah, it's just not feeling it. See if we can get out without hitting that rock. Just throw it. I'll throw top water over that. How good a river is this in the summer for topwater, eh? It's funny how it goes from awesome to ordinary in about a month when the cicadas are going.
And as soon as you get that cold water up at Barrington, like the
Yep.
night cold up there.
Yep. She turns off. Alright, let's get out of here. We're dreaming. Fish shallow. Go right close to old matey. That's it, stand up the front there. Crab pot?
Nice big dark shape, isn't it?
Crab pot.
Good now. There's more legs there too, Bill.
Nah, I'm good at the moment.
Start eating, I think I'm better at that than fishing.
Well, I think we're all at the moment.
Not much you can do about it if they won't bite it.
Nice dredge bed out here that I saw fish all over it the other day, couldn't catch them. If you watch the sounder come up here, it'll just go woo. I can fish all over it too. Nice little rock bar and snag at the mouth there. We've got to give it a go. It's not the one I'm thinking of though. Maybe it was down in, maybe it was this one down here in that Oyster Channel place. Maybe it was that one way down there. Who knows? Maybe it was in a different river. Maybe I'm getting old. Maybe it's on the Tweed. Oh yeah. Tell me there's no brim on the end of that. That's a rock, it's got everything, that thing.
Gotta be there waiting for something.
Someone made that snag just to put brim on.
In the lure, hitting plenty of rock under.
Yeah, look at it, this whole little flat's awesome. All right, this big snag in here is going to have the chisel all over it. There. That looks awesome in there. Shade, lay down timber, a little bit of depth. Oh, got a fish. Hey, hold in front of the camera here. I want to see what they look like. We haven't seen one for a while. There you go, that's how you get them. Unfortunately not going to go 25 fork, is it? Again.
Zoom that camera in a bit.
It will if I cut the middle 15 centimetres out of that ruler, that's right
What
there.
if I give you this tail for the other fish?
Well, I can sew them together, true. Frankenstein fish. The fish centipede. Oh, don't tell me I've got someone's line there. And a tip for everyone out there in... Oh yeah, that's the world's best snag right there. If one of us does not lose a lure in that snag, Tari Brim are officially on the soft list. Soft, soft, soft. I'm trying to goad them into eating it now. Like, I don't know what you're feeding them in here. Most likely pink cupcakes. Even the snag you fish on the way into the good snag looks good. Wonder how Carl did. I wonder if Carl made the cut and made his money. Oh, catching more fish. Yeah, show us again. There you go.
That's a big lure.
I just worked out they were smiling underneath my buff. I don't think that's really useful. This has got to have them on this one. It's a big tree lying halfway across the river. All the degree of difficulty has been taken off it. There's bugger all branch. There's a fish. Oh, I didn't set hard enough on him. That's also user error, that.
Good one?
I don't know. It was just running away with it. Damn. He took it and he was running up the bank. There's another one there. No. The line ducked. You know every bream in the whole creek's here, under this snag. Come on, there's got to be a donkey sitting under this. So as usual, I watch it until it goes out of sight, and then I'm watching the line for it to... Go over top me, you're good. That's right, I'll be in by the time you get there. Still sinking. No, they duck a bit quicker when there's fish on them. The little one eating it. I don't want him, I want the big one. See him all pecking at it? It's a swarm of little ones. That's a trolley that's on too. There's a lot of trolleys in here for somewhere that's got no shops. What those berries are. In the Brunswick River when I grew up, bream would always eat those things.
Oh, right.
And they'd crap them out like black shit all over your boat. But I thought they, oh no, that's the vine they come off. Yeah, I didn't know whether they ate them or not, and then when they crapped and it was like squid ink, It's like, okay, they're eating them. We'll go get that. Yeah. This is looking good, this creek. I like the way it's set up. It's a lot deeper than that other creek. Do you catch them in summer in here?
Yeah. Along the edges.
Yeah.
We didn't have as many cicadas this year around it.
Didn't get the rain to loosen the ground or what?
Last year, bloody definitely.
There's one. Oh, he's so little. Look at him, savaging it. Whole school of them pecking at it. Where's the big one though? There'll be a big one in there.
It must be in the kindergarten or something.
There's a bit of rock here now too. Bit of coffee rock. Hold on, we'll get it.
Something to reckon decent.
We'll just do that big snag there. I reckon then we're going to turn around and we might try some upstream of tarry stuff. Just because this is still giving us the wrong amount of love. Just gonna, might just. Oh, dear. There we go. Whoop, get your line out. There's your. All right, let's do this snag up here, and then we're going to get out of here. All right. Another custom built snag for Bremen right here. I'm not going to make the mistake on the last one I did on the last one. The bait's just falling under the trunk now. There's a fish, he's got it. Yeah. Wasn't legal. But he still fell off. Something wrong with that hook. Yeah, it's a bit, no, it's not really. It's not turned over. That was textbook though. Came out, ate it, set the hook. Hook fell out, just like you want. Oh, is that a flathead? There's a flathead on top of that snag. He was sitting on top of the snag, the little spotted wiggler. Come here, mate. Just wanted to get in on the bream action. Come here, mate, come here. So you hold them like that, get them upside down, they stop fighting. I'm going to throw that hook in the bin because there's something wrong with it, I reckon.
You're not confident in it?
The user is mainly the problem, but let's just put another one on. Just a locked half blood knot. Used for nearly everything that doesn't use a loop knot. Don't use a loop knot for anything bream fishing basically. So I reckon the leaders are too light. 10 pound and up's when you want loop knots. That's how many flathead there are in this joint. They live up on top of the snags. Not enough room for them on the bottom. Oh, there's a fish, I ate it then. Oh. That was a bream, that one. He just ate it middle of nowhere. I didn't see how big he was. Obviously he wasn't big enough. You know that tide just started moving in? Maybe that's why the fishes started biting. How do you like it? You throw your bait for one cast, you wreck it. All right, new hook, new bait. Another good snag here, look at that thing. I'm going to come out and eat that. Didn't I say I was going to get out of this creek about 10 minutes ago? That's what happens. You get a few bites and like, we might as well keep going. It is a good time to fish little creeks like this, the start of the run-in tide. I learnt that up at fishing Hinchinbrook Island, that first hour when a tide really pushes in, the mangrove jacks just go nuts. In between when the tide starts running hard and then when the fish get away from you up into the mangroves is good fishing. A bit of teabagging going on. Oh, there's a bream looking at that. Teabagging it. A kingfisher. Oh, freaking kingfisher. I don't know. I know I haven't got the bird. There's a bream underneath it and a kingfisher above it. That's the first time I've had a kingfisher cock block me for a fish.
Flathead on top of the log.
Flathead on top of a log. There was a bream under there. He was looking at it. The kingfisher dive bombed it. Birds are bastards. Oh yeah, there's that kingfisher again. He got like a foot under the water to get that. Oh yeah, look at these snags over here. Oh, that snake comes all the way across, look at that. We're in here. Come on, big unit. Eat that thing. And just to define the term, oh, look at that, that's a long tom. There you go, long tom and a little mangrove jack up in here, in May, in Taree. They're all lost. They've definitely, I reckon the activity switched on because I just had a bream then come up and bow wave it. Wasn't huge. It's that turn of the tide. There's another good looking snag. Good snags in this place. Okay, here we go. Just watching the line now.
Pick you off.
Nah, it took it under the snag. Here's my day, number 3. They're definitely biting. They're biting better in that run-in tide. Yeah, see that? He would have just got it and started swimming upstream with the bait, and when I struck it would have just hit a barnacle. These are all the barnacles all over them, these things. The best thing is, since I've started tying FG knots, at least I don't lose them to leader knots breaking anymore. At least it breaks at the other end of the leader, a microsecond later. And I've got 6 pound leader on, which I think is a good compromise between getting them out Because 6 pound usually only breaks if you hit something with it. Not many people can break 6 pound through a bream rod on a straight pull.
Imagine how strong the line is if it doesn't touch anything, isn't it?
Oh yeah. Something's happened to those aquas. They've gone super fat and flat.
What do you got them in?
Oh, I've got them sitting in the proper aqua juice.
Yeah.
But like half of them are good and half of them just sort of mated with each other. That's the rig. There's a stick bite. Man, I don't like that aqua. It's all stuck together. Let me get a new packet. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, I reckon I must have... Did I leave it at home? Where's my aqua gone? Where's my entire bag of plastics gone? It's not in there. Guess what? I like this aqua again all of a sudden. I shouldn't have thrown it away. Let's try a different colour one. Mustard colour. No, it'll be sitting on the balcony at home. New colour. Mustard. Oh, bream swimming out. One's got it crossways in his mouth. Use that 1/0 hook so that those little ones don't get hooked up accidentally. Little fish. How did he get his mouth around that? I think we're getting more bites now that tide's running in, definitely. Most casts just seeing something. Maybe we should be in a part of the river where there's big fish instead of in here. Little fish. Man, the snags just get better and better up here. That one just isn't in the water yet, but it looks good. Oh, look at them all. Heaps of little ones. Where's the big one? Yeah, look at them. How many are there? There is a big one underneath them. They all scattered those little ones in. Look at them all coming back. I think the big one was still not legal. Look at them, every throw now those little ones are pestering it. Let it go, mate. Little ones. Oh, there's a nice one looking at it. Teabagging. How'd the shirt go? Fit all right?
Yeah.
No worries. They're a nice fit. They're a nice shirt. They're good to wear. These Hobie ones are awesome.
It's not the shirt, it's just me and I lose some weight.
Just look like one of those bike riders. All you need is the long lycra pants there, you'd be right. Get on your tricycle.
Not one of them purple rings.
Oh yeah, the purple full body.
I'm wearing one of them fishing next.
Shit, yeah.
Sun's like.
Sanity safe. Another little fish. I'm not even going to set on those little ones, it's a waste of time. This one that's going to eat me in here, however, that's a different story. Oh man, it looks so good. This little bit, especially this bit where it S-bends around. You think there's a bit of currents moving around?
Oh, I don't know.
Yep, there you go. That's got to get eaten. There's a fish, come on, eat it. That's a decent size one, that one. No, he wasn't, he's little, still pecking it. Little. I probably should get out of here, eh? We're not catching any illegals. But it's sort of fun.
Yeah, it's keeping us amused.
At least you can see stuff eating your lure. Hear the owl? Ooh. I think it is. I don't know. Don't owls say who?
You know what's here, man. You know what?
Oh, look at them. 20 little ones there. They're also little, like a thing of piranhas.
We're not supposed to ring up and come
As long as it's not other competitors, you're right. If you've got a big job on tomorrow and got to get some stuff done, get that done.
Hello. You won't find me, I'm on the river. Yeah, but the missus is home. Oh, isn't she? Oh, well, I'll probably be home about 3. Yep. All right, yep. Yeah, but he should be right. Hold on to the money until when paddle come up. Yeah, not a problem. Thanks for that, mate. Yeah, bye. I'm bloke that's supposed to buy some cattle and get back to me. Then sending me photos and crap and
This is our turnaround point, this snag here. I think because we can't get past it. That snag looks all right.
Should be better on the other side.
Oh, I know. It probably is. Look at that little one running around with it. Look, on the edge of the line with the thing in his mouth. Spit it out. That's how long they hold on for it for, look.
That old my plastic's that bloody long.
I think he's lassoed himself. I don't even think he hooked himself. Yeah, I didn't even set on him and he got that hook in his mouth. Savage. Savage animal. What was that swooping me?
Kingfisher, he's up there. Taking his lunch.
Yeah. Hope he choked on that aqua. Oh yeah. Sure on the live stream you can see this out of us. Oh, is that a hard body?
No, she's right.
Lean on it because it's a bit deep, that one, yeah. There you go. break the stick off. Come on, this is the snag, this one here.
35 centimetre fish.
Nice. I was going to be happy with a 30, but it's a 35. That's your call. Ooh. All right, down you go. Let's sink this sucker, it's so deep. Flathead's going to have to flip upside down to look at it. I'm looking it through there. Not, I'm turning around. All right, we'll let it go on. Thank you, Captain. Not a problem. He's just going to get crabbed to death. There's that tide running. It's running in, isn't it, on their bridge pylons? Alright, we've got 1 hour left. 1 hour to get healthy. And by healthy, I mean anything in the live well. What do we got? Let's crab it and let's crank it. There might be much current here now. Might be able to get right down the base of these pylons. Looks like the tide's running out here, doesn't it? The tide's running out still. It's running up in the creek, it's running down here. Look at the brim there underneath, you can see him underneath just. I know why I'm not doing any good today. I forgot my lucky camo thongs. They're sitting at home on the balcony. I wore my rainproof shoes today. Not superstitious, but it is a very big coincidence. Very big coincidence. Oh, and following it up. Undersized as usual. Let's go down to the 2 pound and SX40 for those suspenders. Alright, sneak the next one across. It's been brutal, hasn't it?
Not wrong.
Brutal in the fish department.
At least you felt sorry for me, you haven't caught me.
Oh, you know, don't leave a man behind, you know. If you'll get none, I'm getting none too. Normal taree odds, I caught about 15, so I should have caught at least 1.5 legals. Normally 1 in 10 go legal. And if I hadn't got busted off with that one in the snag, then I would have been right on target. "17 feet of water on these pylons here. Look at that crab sitting down right below them. Back in the game. What makes it sound easy? "22 feet here, so pretty deep. Let's crank that wall. I don't catch fish in 22 feet. I don't know who wrote that script. Thrown over top me. So anyone who's watching the live stream, here's a summary of the day so far. It was raining this morning and it's turned into a nice day. But fishing wise, we're still on double donuts and it's only 50 minutes to go. Probably caught 15 BREAM. Troy's probably caught 5 or 6. None of them are legal. One was about a centimetre close, but not even real close really. So tried all the things I've known from the 10 years ago I used to fish this place, and it hasn't really worked. Only hooked one fish that was that would have gone in the well in a snag, and I made the mistake of hooking him. I let him run through the other side of the snag before I set the hook, and he did me straight away basically. But that was a nice fish, about 800 grams, and we haven't found any other ones that size yet. So we're on the main Pacific Highway bridge now. We've sort of been working our way back. We found a nice little creek just before. We caught a lot of fish in that, but they were just pipsqueaks. And now I'm just going to see if any of these bream are suspended on this bridge. Like Troy's fishing a crab down deep. I'm fishing a crankbait shallow. Just trying to see if anything's going to have a feed on this thing, on this change of tide. The tide's actually running in back where we were, but it's still running out here. And otherwise, I'm sort of out of ideas for today. The only thing I didn't do was we did a little bit of rack fishing. I didn't commit to it very much. I sort of went on what I found in the pre-fish, and I didn't find rack fish in the pre-fish. So maybe tomorrow it's a case of just treating it as a practice day again, starting from scratch. All I know is tomorrow I want some vengeance on these fish. I don't want to catch double donuts. Double donuts is harsh. I've done single donuts before, they're all right. But if a river beats you 2 days in a row, that's harsh. The way these poles sort of are set up, they've got a big concrete block at the top, but there's actually legs underneath them. I don't know if you can see on the pan optics there, but you can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 legs on this, and if I scan it across, they'll disappear out and they'll come back. So they're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 legs. So the fish get in amongst those legs when the current runs. So you've got to get your lure into with them. So I'm fishing for the fish that are right up underneath the block. Troy's sinking that crab down, and he's fishing for the ones that are just sitting on the bottom, killing some time. If a crab falls on their face, then they might eat it. We are doing equally well. All right, let's give up on this bridge. We fished 3 lots. Let's go crank some flats because there's a bit of wind going on now. And I want to catch even a handspan fish. I want to catch fish. I don't want a promise of a kegger. I just want to catch stuff. Audio test 1, 2. Yep, we've got audio there. Happy days. go for a run. Safety chain on. Verado supercharging. This Verado I'm running, it's you get good economy when you sit in that 4,000 to 5,000 range. I'll get this trimmed up. And I get up to about 2.5 kilometres per litre, which for a 150 horsepower and 18-foot glass boat is good. You're sitting on 2 there. When I just get it sitting right, economy's awesome. Go full speed like that, you get like 1 kilometre per litre. Let's see how Jamie's going. How's it going, mate? You work them out? That's good, mate. I'm still on a donut. Yeah. So you're smashing it, mate. That's a Taree. Five's like 3 kilos on the Gold Coast. Good on you, mate. There's a ridge of rocky bar runs all off the edge here. You know all about it, you're a local. Seems to be a lot of the weed in this river's dead now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or it's been covered over.
The last flood, I think, cleaned a lot out.
Yep. I remember this here used to be nearly all weed.
I've lost heaps of it.
Just comes and goes, doesn't it? We're sitting in about 5 or 6 foot of water here, but we're throwing into about 2 feet. Rocky bottom, a little bit of broken weed. There's see the prawns up in the shallows there? It's all prawns jumping in those rocks are nearly out of the water. If we get time too, I might just stick my nose in the creek here, the mouth of that creek. There might be a snag in there that worth a throw. Matter of fact, we might do that now because to me there's not enough weed and stuff on this anymore. Looks like it's just a sandbank, doesn't it? You want that rock on the top of it to make it good.
Little black mussels and that kind
Yeah. Oh yeah, anything with mussels I like, but it's going to just stick our nose in the mouth of that creek and then we'll have to call it a day. What's our equation down to? We catch one every 3 minutes or something now? 2 at a time, 1 on each table, it's all right. 1 on each treble, see? I like it, you're a problem solver.
I've got 3 daughters, I've got to be.
Yeah, fair enough.
Number here, that'll probably get
Yeah.
Oh, I've been catching some good flathead up there with this flathead this stream.
And so what'd you catch in good flathead?
I'm happy for flathead.
I'll take a flathead. No, I've never done that good in this creek, but it's a good looking creek. There's the guard geese from the park. That water's crystal clear, isn't it? You had a good bit of rain a couple of months ago. You had a decent flood, didn't you?
No, we didn't get much of that. We got a flood, sort of went over by a bridge, but
Yeah.
real quick. There's more rain bottom.
Mm-hmm.
When now not going, and that gets the rain, we top it.
This textbook bream stuff here. Nice bit of current onto the snag. Come out and eat that, you little bugger.
Big bugger.
I'll take any bugger at the moment. Little prawns are jumping out the road when we go past them. There are a lot of jelly prawns in this place, isn't there? Some of the little fish I caught yesterday were bulging at the guts with jellies.
There's been that many fish in the river, white bait.
Yeah, there is a lot of bait. It's funny how the tide's running in here. It was running out at the bridge, and it was running in the other side of the bridge. Don't believe there's no fish here. Old mate's got to throw something off the window of that. Yeah, there's the first water dragon of the day over there. What's that? Mm. Yeah, it was. It's quieter today.
We got bloody half a dozen good Fridays.
Yep. Who are you pre-fishing with?
What's that?
Who are you pre-fishing with?
Wayne Robson.
Oh, yep, yep. Oh, you were in the same boat yesterday as you were today. Stratos. Yeah, they're nice. We'll do these 2 pontoons, then we're going to get out of here. I've got to go and give them a hand with the wains and stuff. Yeah, yeah. You don't have enough time for 5 more casts. You can catch your limit.
Yeah, the best thing is that you haven't caught 5.
No, well, that's not the best thing. Oh, that happens all the time, especially on black bream. I've had my non-boaters smash me 10 times, I reckon. But I normally get them, but it takes me a long time to get them. So they'll have 5 by 10 o'clock, and then I'll have like 2 by 10 o'clock. And it's always because I forget to put scent on the lures. They're all whacking the scent on there. I'm like, you don't need scent. And then once they're smashing you, you're like, righto, hand that over.
Well, I've been using it all day.
Yep. Don't make much of a difference. On black bream, I reckon it does. Yellowfins, don't care about scent. But black bream, they love it, especially when they get those suspending pawsey lures. They'll just sit there looking at it, they'll smell it, and just, if it smells good, they'll belt it. Last cast, here we go. Big Alleluia up the middle. Did you catch them in here in summer in this creek?
Okay.
Did you catch them up here and cicadas up here? Yeah, yeah. So you don't have to go far from town.
It's all right until you get up to around the corner. There's a bridge.
Ah, yep.
It doesn't get much better after that.
Right.
More mangrove here.
Man, there were just 3 massive bream sitting right in the middle here. There, the boat. You know what? I reckon they're up looking at the high drive.
Up what?
They were 3 bream like 34, 35s, just sitting there. I'm having one more cast. Because I've got the high drive on, so they might be up there listening to the listening to the shrimp sounds, you know. That's just rubbing it in, that is. This is the last cast. It's a nice rocky bottom in here. All right, let's get out of here.
Haven't got any bream, have you? Haven't got any bream.
Same question.
You probably have more than we would.
You're joking.
Not a legal fish all day.
You got started up the island, didn't you?
Yeah.
Right. And then you went down the South Passage. Where'd you go after that?
South Passage, then we went
Ride around Oxley and
down Guinea.
Mitchell's Island.
Got through?
Yep.
No joy. Oh, I didn't go up Lansdowne.
Only a little one, but nothing legal. Have a good day. It's all over now. We're going back out. As always, tomorrow.
Maybe tomorrow. Best of luck.
Cheers, mate.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, those three sitting in the middle there, they're just big grey ones.
Couldn't get the neck quick enough.
You nearly could poke them in the eye with a rod tip. They do that with the hydro a lot. They'll come out and sort of look at it, but when they come out to look, you won't catch them.
Yeah.
But you know they're there, you know, so.
Like when they're in the lake at Foster.
Yeah.
We're up a weeper, we were fishing like that, and bloody 3 of these barra about this long. They did the same thing, come down, they just had their tails out like this, had their heads down, they were just going with the current. While they were just sleeping. I threw everything, tried to jag them, they were fucking around. Someone must have lost their door key.
Yeah, that's the spare key.
Holy shit.
That's a pretty scary boat ramp too, just quietly. His old mate knew where we were, eh?
Didn't he? They watched us, knew where we were.
Maybe he was watching the live stream, who knows?
Yeah.
Could have been.
Out now or later?
Yeah, I'll go and grab the car now and we'll do it.
Yep. Do you want to back it down? Do you drive?
Yeah. Well, the guys go up and ask Jimmy should have the keys.
Yep.
My car should be over there. It's the Fishing Monthly Triton over there. So if you want to put it in just till the guards are halfway in at the top guards. Yeah, no worries. Put this on the key tag board while you're there, actually. I'll just. Beautiful. So there you go, there's a how to catch a donut in Taree, all live streamed and fully documented. Got the weigh-in happening back here. We're going to drop the boat on the trailer now. I always come in a little bit early to give the guys a hand, take some photos and stuff, but Troy Urquhart, Steve Morgan, write us down for zero. I really wanted to get that Track My Fish app out and record a few fish on it, but on the donut. Probably not the first time I've caught one at Taree, and probably not the last time either. I'm going to turn this off now, but if you guys want to watch the live stream, it's on, go to Australian Bass Tournaments on Facebook. We will be live streaming this weigh-in from around 20 minutes onwards, and there are good bags of fish out there. You're going to see some good fish come in. But until tomorrow morning, this is Steve Morgan checking out from the very, 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 very frugal Manning River. See you tomorrow.